Welcome back, this is Char Cherry, baby. I want to talk about Dead by Daylight and gatekeeping. Normally gatekeeping is not a good thing, but in this case, gatekeeping is. Gatekeeping in a hobby or a video game is locking people out of the experience or event. In this case, I would say gatekeeping's okay. Dead by Daylight recently, we're getting Tokyo Ghoul, which is a horror anime manga / show, and I've been seeing people say like, oh, what they want the future killers to be, and Dead by Daylight, and people complaining about how Ken from Tokyo Ghoul is not horror, but it actually is, and that's opens up another can of worms. One poster on Twitter said, let's add horror Roblox characters, killers, and villains to Dead by Daylight. First of all, that's either a troll post to get attention, or they're simply too young to be playing Dead by Daylight. If they want Roblox killers to be in Dead by Daylight, they have no reason to be in Dead by Daylight at all. They're silly, especially from their fan base, Roblox in general, as a vast majority of kids playing it, okay? And I play Roblox with my daughter occasionally, but I don't play it by myself. I play it with her. But it's too silly and doesn't belong in Dead by Daylight. So they got what they wanted, the reaction that they wanted. There was over 100 votes telling them no. There was a few votes saying yes. And I was just kind of like, oh God. Like, Dead by Daylight is a mature rated game for 17 up. And I know some younger people play it, but the audience that Roblox is typically younger who play Roblox, so they definitely shouldn't be playing Dead by Daylight. And in this case, they should be gate kept and not in there, because if we just start allowing any killers, especially like that range, then we know that DBD has scraped the bottom of the barrel and is no longer a horror Smash Bros, basically. And it's Fortnite. It's become Fortnite. So and people say, well, you got survivors from other non-horror games. I'm like, yeah, they're from like places. Like Nicolas Cage has played in a lot of horror games. Not horror games, but a whole lot of horror movies. So it makes perfect sense for him to be in there. That makes perfect sense. Some people are like, well, okay, that makes sense. Well, what about Lara Croft? And Lara Croft is kind of like a Doom type Raiders of the Lost Ark experience. And when I say Doom, I don't mean the Doom game. I mean like there's a sense of dread while she's hunting, and she has faced mummies and other types of creatures while she's tomb raiding. So it fits in there, like loosely fits in there as a piece of Dead by Daylight. But then it comes to the other thing, the Five Nights at Freddy's. I just don't think it belongs in Dead by Daylight just because of typically its audience. Yes, some of its audience is grown up and is older and more mature. That's my cat. But I don't believe it belongs in Five Nights at Sorry. Shh. I don't believe Five Nights at Freddy's belongs in DBD. But that's not what this video is about. This is about just gatekeeping and opening up to other ideas and Dead by Daylight, which a lot of times those opinions and ideas aren't that really great. We should not be having Roblox killers and Dead by Daylight. That's just super silly. But this is Charo Cherry, and this is more of an opinion. Actually, no, it's a fact. So I'll see you all later on the battlefield in the fog. And I also stream on Twitch. So bye.